Out of all, Ghana President John Mahama Anna or trendy or internet in the soon. And he's saying, Samuba Kaya, last year, LGBTQ plus a hun sen by a was senka adudi a sign, but adudi an sign. Now, as I said, adudi an sign, Ghana for bebre ebufu say adudi an sign. And that time no senka adudi sign so anka Ghana belu suska bebre. And it's some help bia. Internationally no yenya. Now when esa say Akufo-Addo unsign and pass sa bill no one sign. Ghana for sorry titru Honorable Sam George. Honorable Sam George no defend the Saudi way against LGBTQ. And easy. Offer her Sam George, offer her Sam George, offer her Sam George, because Sam George say no, this bill must be passed. And what's some to be passed way? Because it doesn't make sense. Say Oba any Bema, Oba ni Oba beda, Bema ni Bema beda, any Abua ni nipa beda. No. And what's some pass way? We know of only two genders. Or ye interviews baby. To the sense Obien na no kura ka se Akufo-Addo passes a bill no. Sam George ebien na no ka se Mahama be passes a bill no. Because Mahama pass there will be no peace for Mahama until he passes that bill. Sana Honorable Sam George ebien na no ekan.
Lastly, on the LGBT issues, I mean, if you get a nod, how far would you hope to push it? The president, your candidate, when he was interviewed on the BBC, he said he would now look into what is in that bill.
You know, that's a misconception that's been put out. And I listened to that full BBC interview. President Mahama has been clear that he will sign that bill, and he has no option than to sign that bill. President Mahama will know no peace from Sam George until he signs that bill. And he himself has said that to the clergy, that as a Christian, as a member of the Assemblies of God Church, he will sign that bill. What the president said to the BBC was in response to why President Akufo-Addo has not signed the bill. And he said to them, look, what you, President Akufo-Addo, should have done, instead of rejecting service of the bill, was to have received the bill, stated what his displeasure is with the bill, which is what the Constitution says. The Constitution in Article 1067, President Mahama in his response to the BBC was referring to the Constitution of Ghana. Article 1067 says that when he gets to the president, he must within 14 days indicate whether he would sign or not sign. If he chooses not to sign, he then has to bring it back to Parliament and then state in the memo to Parliament the reasons why he's refusing to sign and add the recommendations to remedy those challenges he sees.
So we all got confidence. We all had confidence in Mahama. Say Mahama oba passes our bill. No, Ghanaians had confidence. Ghanaians had confidence in the NDC government. Say oba passes our bill. No, and to the extent that even His Excellency John Dramani Mahama onwakasa pabuka say oba passes our bill. No, because it is not good for our moral. Then and sembebri.
As you said, the issue of LGBTQ is still an issue that is pending. And it is our hope that this president will sign the bill. But if he doesn't sign it, the bill will expire. And it means that the next parliament must look at it again. And of course, like I said, we're not people who promote that kind of attitude. The Bible is very clear on issues like that. And so we'll continue to remain faithful to our spiritual guidance and do the things that are necessary to do.
So Ghana for any interest, who says oba ampa obe passes our bill. The reason why it's here, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is trendy right now. They say Yabusano in an interview about this LGBTQ plus. What is he going to do? Is he going to pass the bill or be signing? What is he going to do? And from His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, or say, no, since we are going to teach our children morals in the school, then there is no need, say, you better pass our bill. No.
So the proper human sexuality, and it's quite a long name. Proper family values bill. If you remember, there was a court case that injuncted the speaker from forwarding it to the president, and also restrained the president from receiving the bill. Eventually, that case was disposed of in December, I think on the 18th or so. Yeah, so it meant that the injunction had been cleared. But as far as I know, the bill did not get to the president for assent. And so the convention is that all bills that are not assented to before the expiration of the life of Parliament expire. And so that bill effectively is dead, it has expired. I don't know what the promoters of the bill intend to do, but I do think that we should have a conversation on it again, so that all of us, if we decide to move that bill forward, move it forward with a consensus. And probably it shouldn't be a private member's bill, it probably should be a government bill with governments behind it after consultation with all the stakeholders to see how we're able to move this forward. But it leads us back to the discussion we had, that if we're teaching our values in school, we won't need to pass a bill to enforce, our family values. And that's why I think more than even the family values bill is us agreeing on a curriculum that inculcates these values into our children as they're growing up, so that we don't need to legislate it. And so we'll see how all this goes. And so I'm looking forward to this review conference, so that we can come to some consensus on some of these issues. But I wish to thank you very much for the thoughts that you have expressed.
Really? Really? Is that what you said? Ghanaians are very angry right now. The Ghanaians were like, no, Mr. President, that is not what you said when you wanted to come on power. The time I your campaign, the time you are about to come on power, no, and yes, Sana okay. If you honorable Sam George Crano, one kasa. Say, because Abia, you better check your schools in Intino, then we don't have to pass that bill. Ghana for us to know, it's like the president want to do U-turn. It's like the president want to change his stance. It's like on person obe sign bio because assure Ghana for say obe sign. But said the name kono, utie interview na on person obe sign bio. But say o kan we dia, anti say wa kan asem na person say dwane firi hu, sa na Ghana for kan. And when I Ghana for say Honorable Sam George our infant, they are waiting for him to come and say something. Because you know na odim amtintimi to the extent say or say Mahama and sign Mahama will have no peace. Or no ne can you. But Mahama aka say Honorable Sam George when that is what the Ghanaians are saying. Or when for Omekasa because or no na MPP time no or Gigi mu gindi. Apampam jene kinti pinti sonti sana Ghana foka. What do you also think? Should the government pass this bill or not? But you leave your comment in the comment section. Said ye be hu won so adwen kire. Eyesa obe pass bill no. Ana enwu hia onyi nani ana. Aha Richmond's Media. Message obe like na obe subscribe na wa share amame. My name is Kisap. Nyamishrao.